Hello, I'm so glad you're here. If you love fairy tales, folklore, and timeless bedtime stories, you're in the right place. Every evening I share a new tale from ancient myths to classic favourites to help you unwind. If you enjoy this kind of storytelling, do consider subscribing and click the little bell thing below. If there's a story that you'd like to hear that I've not shared yet, maybe leave a comment below and ask for it. It can't hurt. Now, settle in, get comfortable, and let the day drift away. Tonight's story is Rumpelstiltskin, a tale from the Brothers Grimm, retold for bedtime. Once upon a time, in a land of misty fields and quiet cottages, there lived a poor miller who had a daughter, clever, kind, and fair of face. One day, the miller, wishing to impress the king, boasted foolishly. "My daughter," he said, "can spin straw into gold." Now this, of course, was nonsense, but the king, a proud man with a greedy heart, believed the tale and summoned the girl to the castle. In a stone chamber filled with straw, the king said, "If you value your life, you must spin all this straw into gold by morning. If you succeed, you shall be rewarded. If you fail—" He did not finish the sentence. The door was locked. The girl sat alone beside the spinning wheel, her eyes wide with fear. She had no idea what to do. Just as her tears began to fall, a strange little man appeared, no taller than a table leg, with eyes like pinpricks of coal and a voice like dry leaves. "What will you give me," he asked, "if I spin this straw into gold for you?" "My necklace," said the girl without thinking. He nodded once, then set to work. By dawn, every bundle of straw had been spun into shining threads of gold. The king was pleased, but not satisfied. He led her to a second room, larger still, piled with more straw. "Do it again," he said, "and you shall be closer to a reward." The little man returned once more. "What will you give me this time?" he asked. "My ring," said the girl, trembling. He took it, smiled, and spun all night, straw to gold, until not a wisp remained. The greedy king brought her to a third chamber, greater than the first two combined. "If you succeed tonight," he said, "you shall become my queen," which I don't think is a very good reward. But anyway, the little man came again. "I have nothing left to give," said the girl. "Then promise me," he said quietly, "your firstborn child." The girl hesitated, but fear clouded her heart. "Very well," she whispered, and once again the straw turned to gold. In time, the girl became queen, and joy somehow returned to her life. She married kindly, bore a beautiful child, and thought little of the promise that she had made. But one night, when the moon was thin and silver, the little man came back. "Now," he said softly, "give me what you promised." The queen wept, begged, and pleaded, until at last he made her one final offer. "If you guess my name," he said, "in 3 days' time, you may keep the child." For 2 days the queen tried every name she had ever heard. "Is it Bartholomew? Tobias? Quentin?" "No," he grinned. "Is it Thistlewick? Hobbledy? Snipperskin?" "Not at all," he laughed. But on the third day a servant returned with strange news. While walking in the woods, he said, I heard a little man dancing round a fire and singing, Tonight, tonight, my plans I'll fix. Tomorrow I'll have the Queen's child for kicks. The Queen will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. That evening, the Queen faced the little man with calm eyes and a quiet smile. Is your name Rumpelstiltskin? The colour drained from his face. He let out a terrible cry, not of pain, but of defeat. In a whirl of smoke and leaves, he vanished forever. The Queen gathered her child in her arms. And from that day forward, no one dared spin tales they could not finish. Go to sleep now, dear one. And remember, cleverness, kindness, and a calm heart can outwit even the oldest magic. You are capable of great things. You are loved. You matter. Good night.